It's happened! The Texas Rangers win the World Series!
When the season ends, is baseball really over? Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
For joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Shane Bieber. What should we keep an eye on here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
All right, ready to go here. Here is Marcus Semien. The pitch. That one found hard the other way. And the 0-2. The pitch is outside, ball one.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Got him swinging.
Really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him and chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
So now it's Corey Seager. Fought off foul. Seager in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The wind of the pitch. Check swing. No appeal. And that's ball 1.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Falling behind 2-1. And there's a foul ball. And another ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete his highlight play.
So digging in, Adolis Garcia. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. There's a strike at the knees. Two outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the Rangers set down in order. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Stephen Kwan in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ripped on a line. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Here's Andres Jimenez. That one off the mark. Ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
And that's outside. And now 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now here is Jose Ramirez. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, but no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
One ball. No
And a
strike.
pitch out, but nothing going on. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. First and second, 2 down. Here's Ramon Laureano. And that one fouled off. And he deals. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Yeri Rodriguez up and throwing. Latz warming up as well. At the belt and fires. Center field. Taveras settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Guardians strand a couple. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The right-hander back to work. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Josh Young. Ball 1, no strikes. With the go-ahead run at first, here at the top of the second. And fouled off. The pitch. On the ground, a second, might be 2. That's for 1. On the mailer, they get 2.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Fouled off. He was late. In the air out towards right center. Laureano sprinting after it. Flashes the leather on the running. Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And pitching here today, Eric Skubal. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And here it comes. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Struck him out looking.
A really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
That's to third. Throw on to Torkelson. Rodriguez out of the play. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 0-1. That one out to right. Sizes this one up. And that's the third out. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in Detroit, and on the hill here today, Luis Castillo.
Well, I'm interested interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Lou. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Parker Meadows now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Castillo, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. In the air, right side. Haniger makes the play, and there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Here's Riley Green. Late swing, foul to the left. One out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. And the first offering is not close. Two outs.
Ball inside.
And they're at the knees. 2-1 now.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Here's a 2-1. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Garver goes 6'1", 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a strike. Next offering misses. 1-1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them. Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. Fall off foul. Second inning here, no score. And ball one. And now 2 balls and a strike. The lefty fires. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
That's a really good take.
Ty France up next. And a pitch. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
One down. And up next for Seattle, Ty France. That's down and in. And now the lefty, runner on the move, swing and a miss. For a second, tag, and they got him.
I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
And a count 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Everybody, glad you're with us. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. And today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider. What do we need to know here?
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking them out.
Ready to go now? Lux Arrarez stands in. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. just off the outside edge. And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. In the air to left, down the line. Turns to the right on the move. He's got it, and there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's towards center. Puts it away for the out. Josh Bell at the plate now.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Blue. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
The pitch. And another ball.
2-0.
Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
And the pitch. Foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back at Truist Park. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Jesus Lazar. What do you have on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel. And that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With the 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Ozzie Albies in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. One down, base is empty. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Sends it across the first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Matt Olson would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
There's a swing and a drop. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And that one upstairs.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And it's second.
Ball outside.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 53 appears to be getting loose. Weathers, a left-hander, also throwing. Man on second, 2 down. Just off the inside edge. Marcell Ozuna, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And Olson is set down. And that ends the inning. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Jake Burger.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next pitch is outside. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And the righty deals. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That clips the corner. One down, base is empty.
And he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
In the air, center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And now it's going to be Brian De La Cruz. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
The 0-1. And strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Park in Houston. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and on the hill in this one, Framber Valdez.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. He'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to get underway. And now for the Jays, George Springer. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone, and we're off and rolling here in Houston. Missed inside with the curve. This to third. Bregman to first. That takes care of Springer. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
You have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The line of the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one ripped left field. McCormick ranging back on it. Forget it. A solo shot. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Justin Turner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Turner, multi-time All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2006. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball right side. Altuve slings to first. And Turner is retired. That's the 3rd out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Kevin Gossman. What's the scouting report on him?
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
We go to the bottom of the 1st. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. This guy is an elite-level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count's even at 2. Righty to the plate. Fights it off. You'll see another. Got him. And 1 out now.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit, but just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. That's a little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Here's a 1-2.
2-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. And he gets Bregman. 2 out.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punched out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. This guy with light tower power. That misses. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Two out, space is empty. There's a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. And the 3-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Full count.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they go quietly there. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Astros nothing. Second inning set to go. Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
Leading off the Blue Jays.
Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Oh, 0-2 now. Got it. Well away.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. Some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now it's the second baseman. In there for strike 1. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7. The left fielder, number 25. Dalton.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And down on strikes. And good work there. underway in Minneapolis. Welcome inside Target Field. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boo. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
All right, ready to go here, and here is Parker Meadows. Fouled off. He was late. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. Good job to fight that one off. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
There's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. Your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Riley Green, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Lopez, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
1 out, base is empty. In the air out to center. Gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that. Tigers nothing. Twins coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Target Field and taking the ball for Detroit, Eric Skubal.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bunting for a hit. Keith. Close play, but in there.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Here's Royce Lewis. Late swing fouled off. Julian on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Now snap throw to first. Julian back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted.
Here's Byron Buxton, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
2 on, 1 out. Max Kepler digs in now. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
In on the ground might be 2. Keith to second, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
New inning getting started, and now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. The pitch. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. That one missed. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Mark Canha in the on-deck circle.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Here's a 3-0. There's a strike. Rip, but it curls foul. Line, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive in the center field.
Here's Mark Canha. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. You'll want. And fouled off. No score here in the second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Kicks and fires. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes out, strikes. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Heath. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Jay Jackson will take over here. Substitution now at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Matt Vierling. Giorgella steps in. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Carpenter at second. Vierling over at first with one away. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The batter now, Javier Baez. This one in the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Colorado Rockies. first pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
The lefty fires. Xander Bogaerts stands in now and watches strike one. Kicks and deals. Way inside. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right, working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike two. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. On his way over. He's got it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Line drive. Jones makes the grab, and that's the inning. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here at Coors Field, today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
So in now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. That one hit to right. Tatis after it. Pulls it in, and there's one away. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. The challenge for him today, Siggy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boo. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is going to go. So he goes yard to left. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now here's Nolan Jones. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one a little bit high, and it's 2-0. Darvish, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Outside, 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
3-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting fourth.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Wouldn't chase that time.
Ball one, no strike.
Two outs. That to right. Tatis hauls it in to end the inning. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. As the lefty gets to work. Ball one there.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Substitution being made at first. On a pinch run, Jose Azocar. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. That one ripped, but foul. The pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. I thought it was smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Out in front and foul to the left side. At the belt and fires. Laser could be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Padres tie the game. It's 1-1.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kyle Freeland out of the game, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jake Bird. One out, runner at second. Stepping in for San Diego, Jurickson Profar. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Man at second. Profar gets a piece there. And a pitch. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jalen Beeks getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bounce to the left side. Whips it across. Profar is out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Matthew Batten now at the plate. Tapped softly on the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And another ball. The 2-2. Hammered on the line, base hit. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now Jackson Merrill. And fouled off. Ball 1 low. With the go-ahead run at third, here at the top of the second. Bounced up the middle. They get the force. They limit the damage. Tea House Way and Edgar Martinez Drive. Welcome to T-Mobile Park. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Luis Castillo. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Ready to go? And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And there's a foul ball.
First pitch, 107.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Anthony Santander at the plate. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Right-hander kick steals. Backed off the plate that time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. So Pete Beer at 98 miles an hour.
We usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. So 1 hit is all they get. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Back in Seattle. And starting in this one, Corbin Burns.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Now a chance for J.P. Crawford. Crawford, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. The pitch. That misses, and that's ball one. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Kane since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Burns with a move to first. And he's back in safely.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. Oh, great stop from his knees. The throw. Here's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Castillo back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And that one's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Trent Thornton gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And The right-hander deals.
That's the
And
ball.
takes low for ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Gabe Spire, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.